Hey friends, Dan Spiegel here. Another glorious Florida weekday. What is it today? Wednesday. It's like 2 o'clock or something. So, so happy to be hanging out by the pool here on a weekday. The life of a marketer can be pretty sweet sometimes. But today is actually not the greatest of all topics, and I wanted to talk to you about the day that I almost died. And it's funny how often I think about this day because it's chilling. It really is. But this was back in Denver, back in 2000, just turned 2002. Yeah, just turned 2002, and I was in Denver. I actually used to be a golf pro, a touring golf pro, and right after 9/11. I lost my sponsorship in golf. I was playing professionally for a couple years. In fact, I had won my first professional event in December of '01, and I was, obviously riding high. I worked my ass off to get to that point where I could win a tournament, and I was getting ready for the next season. Had taken a little time off for the holidays, and I got the call from my sponsor that they weren't going to be able to sponsor me anymore, and that was it. And to this day, that's the last professional tournament that I played in. And I kind of went into a tailspin, admittedly. It was one of the darkest times of my life. Soon after that, the girl that I moved out to Denver with broke up with me because I was immediately not the best person to live with in the world. I was so down in the dumps, not motivated to do anything. And so she left me, and I had no job, no income. And when you're sponsored in golf, you basically spend everything that you're getting sponsored with. So you didn't have, there's no savings, there's no anything to rely on. So I had nothing. I was looking at eviction. In fact, I was about an hour away from eviction back then. I saved the day miraculously by avoiding eviction. But what I did, if you can believe this, here here I am. I was traveling the country, playing golf, winning a golf tournament, living like a king, just absolutely living like a king, and loving what I was doing, and practicing every day, playing golf every day, living in Denver, flying around, and living the lifestyle that I wanted to as a traveling golf pro. And then it was taken away from me in a flash, and I had to dig deep. And so fast forward from December to February of '02, just 2 months, I was a delivery driver for a company by the name of By Jeeves in Denver, which is a service that delivers for restaurants that don't have delivery service. I was a delivery driver for a month or two, and just to pay any bills. And it was beyond depressing. And I mean, it was so dark. I mean, I used to bring a cooler of beer with me in the car, and I know it's horrible. It's totally illegal. I shouldn't have been doing it. But I was so hurt and so depressed about my relationship and how my dream seemed to be over. I would drink beers, while I was working. I mean, I was a mess. I was a total mess, absolute mess. And I had a delivery from a restaurant. The pickup restaurant was somewhere downtown Denver, and I got out of my car, and I was in a rush because I had a bunch of deliveries to do, and I'm carrying that little, that big cooler, or I'm sorry, a big sort of like oven that delivery people carry. To keep food hot, and I'm walking to the restaurant, and it was a new restaurant, and I was going to cross the street. This was, I believe, 16th Street in Denver, and I was going to cross the street, and I didn't know where I was going, and I didn't know where the restaurant was, and I looked one way, and I didn't see where I was going, so I went to cross the street, and right as I was about to get to walk across the street, I stopped. Like something made me stop, like right on the curb, and I was literally this far away from walking into the street. And just as I stopped, a bus came flying by, and in the buses down in Denver, they're built in such a way where they're actually very quiet, and so I couldn't hear it coming. I didn't know it was coming, and I was literally, the bus was passing by me, like this far away, that far away, like from my face. And as I stopped and the bus passed by, I never saw who it was. I remember someone to the side of me, like maybe 6 feet, 8 feet away from me, going, "Whoa," like, "Whoa, that guy almost just got killed." And to this day, I have no idea why I stopped. I have no idea, because there was nothing there was nothing that hit me. There was like where I was going. There was nothing that I realized. There was nothing that I can think of that made me stop at that point. I mean, who would stop at the end of a curb like that anyway? I mean, it was for no reason. And one stride, one step away from literally getting hit by a bus. And usually that's an expression that people use as, you know, as a, just to prove that, you know, anything can happen to it. Yeah, you could get hit by a bus tomorrow. Well, it actually almost happened to me. And when I think about it today, it gives me the chills. It gives me the chills because why did that happen to me? Why? I mean, first of all, I was a mess. I mean, I was a total mess. I mean, it would have made, no one would have known. If a bus would have hit me that day, no one would have known what I was going through, except for maybe the girl that I broke up with. No one would have known. I would have just been some idiot delivery guy that jumped in front of a bus or walked in front of a bus. And, but it was such an, I thought about it every day, every single day since then. And now it's been, what, 12 years since that happened, or almost 12 years. And it was literally my near-death experience without actually dying, because I still can't to this day comprehend why that happened until recently. Because I know there's a lot of people out there that say, you know, things happen for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. And because it took me a long time to find out what my calling in life was and what my mission in life was. Because, I mean, I've always been a golfer and everything else, but I wouldn't necessarily call golf my mission. I wouldn't call golf my, it's a dream to play golf professionally, but it's not my mission in life. My mission has always been to help people, which is why I've always been a teacher. And even when I've been, even restaurant jobs, you know, I've always wanted to be a trainer and things like that, because that's what I enjoy doing. I enjoy helping others, but now I can help people with real success, and I've already been doing that with helping people with my online business. And if I had stepped in front of that bus, I would have taken away at least one more voice that has been able to help people achieve what they want in life, and know that there is a way to do it. And thank goodness, because I have learned so much over the last year that never would have happened if I had taken one more step many years ago. And because of the team that I'm associated with and the mentors that I've associated myself with, there's no way that anyone on my team can fail if they get involved. So I don't know why I thought about doing this today, because it's on my mind every day. It's been on my mind every day, but because I like to shoot video, and because I like to tell my story, and because I like to share thoughts. I don't know if any of you have had a near-death experience or something like that happen to you, but if you have, share your story below, or comment on it below, because I'd like to hear it, because we should all celebrate that it didn't happen to us, and that we're still here and we're kicking and we're doing the things that we love to do. So anyway, that's my story. I'm so happy that I'm here to share these things with you and to help you however I can. So if there's anything that I can do for you as far as improving your finances, or bring some transformation with your personal well-being, or whatever it might be, I can certainly help, and our team can help you too. So if you need anything, let me know. But thank you for watching, and I'm glad I'm here to tell this story. So take care, and I will see you on the next video.